8 seconds.
This was the first round that solves a 0.91. I saw on red you could do one move into this EG1 LS, but here it doesn't end up being too great. I also tried making 3 moves to this LS case, but it's also not too great here. So what I ended up going with, which I also think is OO, is 2 moves into this LS, and then you also cancel into it, so it ends up with a really nice 8-move solution. So the full solution from here was just doing F prime, U, R prime, U2, R, U2, R prime, U. But I just locked up, so the time wasn't too great.
Eight seconds. 12 seconds.
This was the second scroll, this was a 0.95. I saw on green you could do one move into this not too great LS case. I also looked on white and saw you could do one move into this pretty decent TCL case. And then what I ended up going with was on red, I did F, and then I inserted the Nicholas, and then finished with a U prime AUF. But a better solution I think would be doing an FR to force this LS case, and then finishing with the AUG. And this is the best solution I could find, even though I'm not entirely confident if it's OO because I was struggling to find something on the scramble. But basically, what I would do now is doing FRU, F prime RU, R prime U, R prime FR, U prime. This was the third scroll, this was a 0.84. I saw on yellow you could do 2 moves into this EG1 LS. I also looked on white and saw you could do 1 move into this really nice EG2 LS with an FAFF because you hold it at the top. So that's what I ended up doing, and I think it was also OO. And the full solution was holding it here, doing R prime F2 R, U2 R prime F R, F prime R prime F.
Eight seconds. 12 seconds.
This was the fourth scroll. This solve was a 109 plus 2. I saw on white you could do 1 move into this LS case, and you can also cancel into it, which gives a pretty nice 8-move solution. I also looked on green and saw you could do 2 moves into the CLL, which is a pretty spammy AUG, but it's still not too great of a solution here. So then what I ended up going with was just that LS cancel by holding it here and doing R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, F prime, R, U2, but just messing up the AUF. But I think OO here is actually doing green. If you do 3 moves, you just get this nice TEG, and there's a few 5-move AUGs, and one of them here skips the AUFs. But the angle you would hold it is like here, so you do U prime, R2, U, and then just go straight into the AUG. So the full OO solution from here is doing U prime, R2, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2.
Eight seconds. 12 seconds.
This was the fifth scroll, this solves a 0.89. I saw on green you could do 3 moves into this really bad EG1 case. I also saw you could pair up a bar on green and orange in 1 move, and then here green doesn't end up being too good. But then on yellow, there's a pretty nice solution, which I ended up going with, which is doing R prime F prime into this pretty nice EG1 LS, so you could just finish with U, RU, R prime F prime, R, U prime, R prime, U2. But here, I think OO is actually still on yellow, but basically the OO solution is doing R, U2, F prime into this EG1 LS, and then you can also cancel into it. So the full solution that's OO from here is doing R, U2, R prime, F prime, R2, U, R prime, U, R prime, U.